Got to agree here.
I blame Frank, by the way. It's so hard
I've been
to get
sitting in this exact spot
to get
for
him
30
on.
minutes
No, I
waiting for
don't.
this guy.
Well,
I haven't moved in 30 minutes. Sitting here staring at a blank screen.
timeline seems funny. Seems a little fuzzy. I don't know if that's accurate.
All right. I haven't heard your side of the story.
Frankie C, how about this side of the story? Donald Trump could be on the side of the BQE picking up trash one day.
Hey, if someone's got to do it, I guess.
This craziness seems to be gaining steam.
I didn't know Eminem changed his name to Eminem.
Eminem?
Eminem?
I don't know. We're going to have to
look up there.
Oh, none of this seems right.
Eminem.
Seems like somebody took a gummy before doing the artwork.
Everybody would direct their attention to the top right corner of the screen.
Well, Eminem's is back. And in a big way. I'm actually excited for... I can't remember the last time I got a little excited over an artist's release, but...
now, is this the real Slim Shady?
Yeah, I have to check a ID, but I'm pretty certain it's him. Yeah.
Let's see.
Back in a big way, and I got all the fun details regarding it. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson not happening on July 20th.
What is that?
I know. Presidential debate's going to be a little bit different this time around.
What? I'm kidding.
That's if both of those guys can stay awake the whole entire time
and out of jail.
And and an AI streaming service. What would that look like? We'll look at it as we look into the future on this episode.
Future's now, my friend.
I know. Donald Trump, Frankie C. I'll tell you what. So yesterday, breaking news.
And there's a game tonight, Aaron. You forgot. There's a game tonight.
Because it was underneath the... See, I'll tell you why. I had blind top 5, and then I had last man standing. I didn't go to it because Aaron threw me a curve. She erranded me prior to the show.
You've just been errand.
I was pumped all week for a blind top 5. I think I plugged it yesterday, and now the carpet's been pulled out from under us, and we're going to do a last man standing.
All right.
These are the bumps, and this is the roller coaster ride that comes from being a part of a podcast.
So many things wrong with this rundown here.
Oh, and I didn't put. It's not on there. Yeah,
it's not on there. The Eminem.
Yeah, that's 2.
That's 2. I don't know. You wrote it.
I typed it. I typed it. Okay. What was I gonna say just now?
The hell no, Donald Trump.
I guess we were there, but I thought there was gonna be something else. I don't know. All right. Anyway, oh, that's what I was going to say. Yesterday, this was my favorite part of yesterday. Yesterday, breaking news, convicted, 34 counts. Okay. I come in, do a live, fun podcast. Everybody was great in the live chat. It was so much fun. Frank couldn't make it. But everybody, like during the episode, was like, what does Frank think? What does Frank think? What does Frank think? So finally, I texted you at the end of the episode. I'm like, hey, can you just like give a statement? Literally thinking you're just going to text something.
When have I ever just texted something, a statement for this show?
Frank, and I was like, oh, we could like doctor it up, like if like from the desk of Frankie C, you know, do the whole thing. So then I'm like, oh, cool. So so we put the video right out, and obviously it's very one-sided against Donald Trump. And a guy I know who's such a wonderful person, Joe, literally just wrote on the bottom, "Where's Anthony?"
We can't do any videos on our own.
That made me laugh so hard. It was like, Frank, you're an idiot. This is stupid. Don't you see what's happening? And then it was like, where's Anthony? That just made me laugh. Because somebody else wrote, and I actually got to send you the email. Somebody else wrote and goes, why aren't you guys doing shows together anymore? I'm like, it was just one
literally one day
weird thing that happened.
And Wednesday, I guess I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. But I just kind of thought that was funny. Like, people could, I guess, perceive that we're not doing, we're mad at each other.
Yeah. Dueling episodes.
So that really just made me laugh. I wanted to bring that up, but, obviously it's a big historic moment. Again, you want to see what Frank thinks, and I'm sure he'll reiterate some of it. But he has that video
saying
is
a
up.
word.
That video is up on all our normal spots, YouTube and Facebook and all those things. So
yeah, the big thing that everybody that I keep seeing or hearing or reading that people that are pro Trump say is, oh, if it could happen to him, they could do it to anybody. I was like, yeah, that's the point. Nobody's above the law. It could happen to anybody who falsifies their financial statements to cover up a scandal in a presidential race. It could, if you did that, then it could happen to you.
mm,
That's the point. It can't, because if it didn't, if he was found innocent, which, you know, whatever happens, happens. But if he was found innocent, what would they say? Well, then, you know, he's above the, you know, I feel like the fact that he was on trial means that that's the point. That's the whole thing. It could happen to any, that's the point of the justice system. Nobody's above the law means it can happen to anybody who breaks the law. It's not just going to happen to some random person. It's going to happen to anybody who does the crimes that he committed. So,
yeah. And when I talked about this yesterday, I presented it in a way where I was like, I wonder everything I said yesterday, I stand behind, but I was like, I wonder if people are going to say, shit, or follow me in this. Even if somebody who's a staunch Trump supporter, I was wondering if they were going to wonder aloud, like, all right, let's say Alvin Bragg is full of shit and this is a political witch hunt and this is the DOJ being weaponized against a political opponent. Let's say we agree to all of that. He still went into a courtroom. We know the makeup of the jurors. We know there was some Truth Social followers of his on the jury. Like, that's been widely reported by almost everybody, including non-mainstream media. We know that there are some Republicans on this jury. Yes, it's in Manhattan. Yes, it's liberal central. Yeah, all of that stuff. But we know there are some wealthy conservative followers of Donald Trump. There were people that openly said they go to Fox News for their news. All these kinds of things. So you think to yourself, all right, he's got a few people, 3 or 4, maybe even 6 on there. His lawyers, his team, they have to agree on a juror. You know,
exactly.
They're not going to get a 12-0 stacked all liberal Democrat. Yeah, they might have a majority, right? But even conservatively, you got to figure there's at least 3. There is enough to have one or two of them go, no, not guilty, and him walk away from this. So I was wondering if they were thinking that and going, shit, with all of this, he still actually did commit a crime. That's fucked up. And no. From what I can tell, nobody felt that way, really.
No, he was found guilty in a court of law, and his supporters are still like, nope, didn't happen.
Yeah, didn't really seem to. And I knew that would be the case for the most part.
Of course. That's, yeah.
But
the guy could do no wrong. No matter what he does.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was going to be a couple people that were like, he shouldn't have done that. I would even settle for people that are like, I'm still going to vote for him, but he shouldn't have done that. I would settle for that. I'll settle for that.
No, because what are you doing then?
It just breaks my heart that nobody can be fair anymore. Nobody could be like, oh, that side that I root for fucked up. And
yeah, I gotta, if Biden was on trial and was convicted of a felony, I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to vote for this guy. But that's not what happened.
Now, Christine brings up an interesting point, and as we were getting on the air yesterday, his site had crashed that he takes donations at. So there was like,
I thought he could build the best sites and they won't crash, and I can get a guy for $5, and I don't understand why Obamacare, the site crashed. And sorry, go ahead.
You had that one locked and loaded. I was in the barrel already.
I was ready to go. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't even think I finished my sentence. So we knew it was going to be a big fundraising day. What they're saying, and Christine has it here. CBS News reported just a couple of hours ago, $52 million raised between the guilty verdict yesterday. So little over 24 hours, $52
Yeah,
million.
he's got wealthy friends, and I'm sure he's got what's it called? I'm sure that his supporters donated what they could. That's
Yeah, Can I tell you something? It's a big number. I mean, let's not sneeze
Sure
at
it
that. That
is.
is a massive number.
Sure
Um,
is.
but what I really want to know is how many people who weren't going to vote for him are now going to vote for him, and we're never going to know that until the actual election happens.
Why would his conviction change people from a no to a yes? Because if they're already a no,
So
they're a
this
no for the reasons
right.
that are apparent, and then conviction would, I feel like, only reinforce the no
So this got brought up yesterday. Want
for
to
anybody who's
say,
already on that side.
yeah, I forget who brought Matt. Maybe I forget who brought it up, but the to explain that, to answer your question, it is the government is so shitty and lets everybody down and fucks with us so much, and here they
This
are.
wasn't the government.
Well, but
This was a jury of 12 New Yorkers.
but people feel like this was brought up. This was this was a president of the United States trying to silence his political opponent through the Justice Department. That's what a lot of people feel.
Biden has
So
nothing to do with the Justice Department. I
I'm
don't
just
understand.
telling you what
I
people
don't.
are. Yeah.
He's not Trump. He's not gonna. He's not gonna. He's literally the president. Can't have anything to do with the Justice Department. They can't interfere. It's a separate branch.
Well, the thought is, the feelings are, if the government, like the government is always fucking with the people, and here they are doing it to
A guy who committed crimes. Sure, that's what happens.
no. That's why that's
If he
the
didn't,
thought.
if he didn't do these things, and none of this happened, and there wasn't mountains of evidence, then I would say, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's just people feel like they're always getting screwed over by the government, and now here he is getting screwed over by the government. And that makes it feel like I can sympathize and empathize with him. What's beyond me, though, I mean, Cuddles and I were just talking about this before the show started. For the life of me, I don't know why anybody would give money to a political campaign. I mean, honest to God. Now, listen, there was who's the guy who lives out here? He's our whatchamacallit. He ran for governor and he lost. He was the state senator. Zeldin. Thanks,
okay.
Frank. Big help.
I don't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Lee
The guy who
Zeldin.
lives out here, who ran and lost. How do you? Who remembers who ran and lost?
Lee Zeldin tweeted yesterday, because Lee Zeldin rose up in the political sphere because of Trump. He tweeted yesterday that somebody called him right after the conviction and pledged to donate $800,000. And he said in the tweet, like, I've never gotten $800,000 this easily before. Like, it's crazy. So
nuts.
I get that there's people that are like, if there's a millionaire out there who's going to cut a chunk of change over to Donald, I totally get that. Like, whatever, you've made enough money and you want to have your money work for you and speak for you and be influential. I get it. It's the people that are not doing well and are fucking sitting there sending off $20, $50, $100 that I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, use that money for whatever you need.
For what you need.
Yeah.
But he has that stature, like a preacher, you know. I've never seen. I mean, when was the last time we've witnessed anybody who has amassed such a following?
Yeah, no, it's and it's not just he's a politician, but it's like the guy is his followers just don't. They turn a blind eye to everything he does. Everything. It's like, well, he probably had a reason for. He didn't have to. It's like all this shit that comes out, no matter what comes out, doesn't matter. Sexual assault. I don't even know what that. convicted of 34 counts of 34 felonies. I don't know what that.
None of it
That's
matters.
nothing. None of it matters. He could literally punch a nun in the face and on live TV, and they would go, well, he'd probably gain support.
I mean, when was the last time we've seen fanaticism like this? I can't even.
Yeah.
Has there ever been anything this close? Like
Paul has a good point. The Biden economy is so good they could just throw money away.
that's.
Okay?
Let me tell you something, Paul. You should be working for a campaign. You
Right.
turn that little slogan around so quickly.
Yeah. See how good the economy's doing? That's good.
Yeah. I got it. That was faster than that stupid press secretary ever came out with anything. That girl stinks. Paul can handle questions, I feel.
Right.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say maybe Billy Joel on Long Island. Like Billy Joel, to Frank's point, he's driven into a couple of walls here or there. Right? He's not a stranger to the drunk driving, and we all still love him pretty much.
Yeah, but he's paid his debt. He's gone through all that, came out on the other side of it. I get it.
I kind of feel like he's killed a grandma, and the family's been like, "Don't worry about it, Billy. She was old anyway," and we just never heard of it.
That was never confirmed. I don't know anything about it.
He was really driving into a lot of buildings for a long time, though. If you remember, there was a lot of drunk driving instances that we just washed over. So, pretty sure he hit somebody in that time span at some point.
Who knows?
And we were just like, whatever. Are you going to do Piano Man at Citi Field again?
Piano Man. Scenes from an Italian restaurant.
They're sitting there at grandma's funeral going, well, maybe she shouldn't have been crossing the street.
I mean,
it's her
was
own
anybody
fault
watching grandma
for getting into Billy's way.
Right.
It's not that Billy hit her so much as that she put herself in front of his car.
Grandma, you got to keep an eye on grandma.
Yeah, you do.
All right, what's Eminem up to?
No, I think we should answer this question. Can you think of anybody who has had this bit of fanaticism around him,
where no matter what he does, his supporters will not? Well, there's cult leaders who, like, no matter what that leader of the, and that's smaller. The cult leader will get like 100 people to do what he says. They actually,
right?
There are cult leaders that get their followers to commit suicide.
Yeah, I mean, Trump's got like 75 million followers,
right?
But
that's obviously cult leaders, that kind of stuff. It's a smaller scale, but this, I mean, they're showing up to everything. They're wearing all his stuff. He's
got a clothing line. He's got a fucking, he's got all. And like you said, he can't do anything wrong. Like I thought Obama's rise and
you want support,
was big.
Yeah,
but not as big as this. Support.
But when they fuck up and they do something wrong, you call them out for it. It's not. It's not. Oh well, he's still the best. It's like this is not your. You're not defending a family member or something. This is some guy who you don't even know, who's done nothing for you. Why would you be like, I'll give it. I'll do anything for this guy? It's like, why?
Think Michael Jordan was bigger?
Well, in terms of what, fame? I mean, but his supporters aren't. Wouldn't if he went to prison or if he got convicted of something, his supporters aren't sending him millions of dollars.
True.
I don't think that would happen.
Taylor's
pretty huge.
Taylor's pretty big.
That she's up there. But if she did something messed up, she'd lose a lot of. I think she'd lose, depending on what she did, she'd lose a lot of people.
She probably would, right? She probably would.
That's just a feeling. Like if she did something, I don't know.
I don't know. She disappeared for like years without touring, and I mean, she was still putting out records, but
yeah, she was.
Yeah, I don't know,
man. But it's just that the blind devotion to this guy. What is it about this guy? Why is he so beloved by his supporters? I don't get the devotion, man. It's like,
you know what I saw the other day?
Relax.
On the back of a pickup truck, the letter Q. Remember QAnon?
Yeah, that's that thing. Those things are still out there. Those stickers, I've seen those.
I feel like
It's a queue with like the American flag in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like the MAGA people picked up that mantle a bit.
Yeah, they just need symbols. That's all.
Yeah, but I just
You
feel
give them
like
a nice symbol, they'll put it on their truck,
yeah. No,
make
but
them happy.
we always talk about like when did this all turn and all this kind of jazz and shit, and it was a Trump. Hey, that QAnon was a really big moment in all of this. I feel.
It contributed. I'm sure there'll be a documentary in 10 years about all of it, the whole from 2015 to now,
Yeah.
to whenever this whole thing, to when he loses, hopefully in November.
By the way, with Trump though, he raised 34 million quickly, and then it was 52 total. So obviously it tapered off. So 52 is a huge number, but also 34 within a few short hours is kind of insane too.
Is he still stamping his stupid name on a Bible or selling that?
I guess so.
Oh,
I don't know.
With the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution in it, which makes no sense.
That's the other weird part is they forgive his hokiness so quickly.
Yeah.
Like you think you'd even lose people over that kind of weird merchandisey, like skeevy feel that everybody makes fun of.
Oh, that's just Trump being Trump. It's like, yeah, but it's a dick thing to do. There's a lot of dick things that he's doing.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. I will give him credit too. He had a good Paul turn of phrase when he was coming out of the courtroom and he said the real verdict will be in November. I thought that was pretty good. And somebody else probably fed him that ahead of time.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
When he was like, this doesn't matter. The real verdict will be in November. I was like, that was a good line. That was a pretty good line right there.
The person who gave it to him was like, I said that. I should, they're probably like, this guy's not going to give me credit. I came up with that.
DJ Shenanigans says Bush and Clinton all had diehard fans. The Clintons did not this big, but again, all the Epstein stuff, all the fuck ups of Hillary Clinton, and they were still like, they still love the fucking Clintons.
Yeah, I guess, but there are people that, I mean, if the Clintons, I don't know, that they would get this kind of wearing the merchandise and going to all the rallies and donating their money and just.
Although I'm going to be honest with you, I think they could sell green dresses with a white splotch in the corner and make.
I think it was blue dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Nice try though. I like that.
I don't even know why I had to go for a color. It was unnecessary to the joke.
You should have just said dress. That's
stupid.
You jerk.
But yeah, they what did I get mad at him for? I think didn't he show up at Biden's acceptance thing or something like there was something where they were like, I think it was when he accepted the nomination, they were like, oh, let's get a bill over there, even though he was in the height of the Epstein stuff, anyway. Eminem has come back. What a joyous occasion.
Yay. When was the last album he came out with?
Dude, and I'm like, oh my God, I love Eminem. I had no idea I was such a fan of Eminem. It's been quite a long it's been a really long time since he's come out with a record.
Right.
And the big thing about this album is he's teasing it as it's like the end.
The end.
Yeah, he's going to be no more. So, Music to Be Murdered By came out 4 years ago.
Okay.
But it's been sparse. He had a release in 2018, 2017, and then before that it was 2013.
That's not that sparse. That's
yeah, it's not too bad, I guess.
Every few years, that's.
But to be fair, from 2020 to 2024 was about 17 years. So
that's true.
Right? I mean, that's why it feels like it's been so long.
Yeah.
What
was he doing during COVID? Come on, write an album, damn it.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people did write good records too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the reason why I say it is because this new album that just dropped today is called The Death of Slim Shady.
Maybe it's just a leaving his past behind him.
Perhaps, but I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of, the Slim Shady did a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it got him to where he, made him huge.
And then he released an album under, the Marshall Mathers album. Right. So that was kind of like, oh, that I'm not Slim Shady, I'm Marshall, I'm really Eminem or Marshall Mathers or whatever. And now he's, I don't know if it's killing off the character or if he's killing off his career. It's kind of hard to tell. He did release a teaser video with David Blaine where he did that trick where he bites and chews on glass, which is very uncomfortable to watch.
I mean, but is that glass or is it like movie glass?
That's a great question. I guess it's movie glass, but
I can't imagine chewing it's magic. There's tricks to that. I can't imagine him chewing an actual shard of glass.
Yeah, that is a little far fetched, right?
I think, but how the hell do I know?
Who knows? I mean, in this setup, he FaceTimes him and he walks like into like a sidewalk restaurant and just picks up some woman's glass and starts chewing. Not that I think any of that is not set up because I
Right.
believe it was all completely staged. But yeah, so I guess it could be a fake glass thing there. But I don't know. I've seen him do it on other shows and like he clinks it and it sounds like
Yeah, I don't
isn't
know.
that fake glass? Like, doesn't it fall apart pretty quickly? Like if you flicked it?
I don't know. I don't know how sturdy fake glass is. I'm sure it has to hold. If you put it on a table, it has to. But it could. I'm sure. Yeah, sugar glass. Exactly, Raven. I think that it's got to be that what that is, and it dissolves, and it's not as sharp. That kind of stuff you could smash like in a bar fight, smash on someone's head, and it doesn't do anything. So if you could do that, hopefully you can chew it. So it probably tastes like rock candy or something.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. I'm starving.
He's done some weird shit though, David Blaine.
Yeah, he does. At least he's not like that other one who got. We never did that story, by the way.
Which one?
Copperfield.
Yeah.
You know.
No, Copperfield. There was some stuff came out against him, right?
Yeah, not great stuff. Anyway, at the end of the teaser video with David Blaine, he says the end of my career. He says it like the end of my career.
Yeah. Right.
So could be his last time around. But Eminem is not here without controversy on the new single that he released, Houdini, which is killer. I mean, it's really, really good. It makes you feel, it gives you all the feels of the nostalgia of the original like Eminem records.
Okay.
Took me right back to high school with the real Slim Shady and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
He put that out, and in there he takes a swipe at Megan Thee Stallion because I guess I didn't know this that she gotten shot in the foot.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, like her ex or somebody like shot her in the foot,
Jeez.
and so he raps these lyrics about like, oh, can I get on the Megan Thee Stallion track, and will I just be feet, FEAT, meaning featured on the track, but obviously taking a swipe at the fact that she got shot in the foot.
Is that
Which seems
I mean,
mild,
yeah,
and very Eminem-ish, but this younger generation that we have of snowflakes, sorry.
Doesn't seem like it's an insult. Is that?
Yeah. But they're losing their minds. People are like, one girl was just like, Eminem's career has largely been built on being shocking and provocative, being 51 years old and taking shots at Megan Thee Stallion, out of touch.
I mean, you could listen to what was it, Slim Shady he took shots at everybody everybody at the time. That song is so dated. All the references in the whole thing.
I know.
Like Moby and
Tom
Carson
Green.
Daly, Tom Green. It's very dated.
Yeah. Super dated.
Biscuit,
But what's fun is he put out the music video for this, and it's just like the song Without Me, where he wears like the superhero outfit and runs around and everything like that. So it's almost kind of shot for shot of that, where he becomes that character, which I think he called Rat Boy. And it's the same thing with like Dr. Dre showing up and driving around in the Ferrari and everything, and they're doing all that kind of stuff. It's got the same vibe to it, all like this cartoon and comic book thing. It's
Mhm.
really a whole lot of fun. And he name drops a ton of people. There's a bunch of people in the video itself. 50 Cent, obviously. Snoop Dogg, obviously. They've done a lot together, those three. But Pete Davidson's in there. Shane Gillis is in there, which I found pretty funny. There was some big producer. I forget his name. Some music producer. Yeah, that was one other person. I can't remember now. But yeah, so he's got like all the big celebrity cameos in there and everything. So I thought that was cool.
So so what you're saying is in 5 years it'll be dated again.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll look back and go, Pete Davidson.
But again, I think those are signals to like Pete Davidson's like tried to kill himself a bunch of times. Shane Gillis got canceled before he started SNL. So I think it's like all these, like I think those two were picked very specifically, not just like, oh, let's get those guys because they're my pals or whatever.
Right.
Like I think he's sending a message that it's like over.
Okay.
So
interesting.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I hate this, Frank. And I always said I would never do this, especially like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I said I would never do these things. And now I find myself, once I hit 40, everything just went. It's so good to hear a rap song like this because they just don't make rap music like this anymore.
Oh my God, here we go.
But it's the truth. You could ask Cuddles. I must have listened to this song 6 or 7 times before we got on the air. And I'm like, this is so good. Like, I wish rap was like this still. I wish it was like this still. And she's looking at me like,
Grandpa.
Yeah, you're a grand. But be honest. When was the last time you heard like an awesome hip hop song? And I almost feel like I'm a little justified here because that's a critique of. Yeah, I guess so.
No, I don't know. There's a bunch out there. There's good ones.
And the women mostly, I feel like it's Megan the Stallion and Cardi B and these. The men are just like
Doja Cat.
This mumble rap thing is like enough already. I just say what.
Yeah, I feel like female rappers are in the lead right now.
They're killing it.
Yeah,
mostly.
I agree.
I would say 95% talent and 5% I could actually hear what the fuck they're saying. You know.
Okay.
There's no girl rapper that's like me, you know, like every guy's like, I'm like, fucking, can you enunciate, please? Fucking use all the syllables that are available to you. I can't.
Man, these kids today and their music.
I can't think. I want to strangle myself.
You're gone, dude. That's it.
I believe it and I mean it, but I hate myself for it.
Never thought it would happen, but here we are.
I didn't. I really, really didn't. Oh, I'm looking at my son like they don't make video games like they used to.
That's true.
Stupid.
What annoys me about that is just it's so expensive. Like a console is like $600, and then each game you have to like buy things in the game. Like when you bought a game, you got everything. It's a one-time purchase. Here's the game. Go have fun. I feel like now I haven't played a video game in forever, but I don't know because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong with video games, but today you buy a video game and then it's like, well, if you want to upgrade this person, you got to buy another thing. And if you want to get this thing, you got to buy it and you got to buy it. So you could buy one game for like, I don't know, 60, 80 bucks. And then it could end up costing you another 100, whatever, you know, just for that one game. The same game.
Oh, yeah. You're 100% right.
That's insane.
And right now it's called Roblox. That's the one that my kid plays or used to play. Yeah. Where we talked about this. The game never ends. There's no, oh, you're on level 6 and you made it to the thing and you won and you got to see the little movie at the end.
Well, I get that. Yeah. When games ended, that was fun.
These games don't end. There's no purpose to them. And I don't understand them, you know, but they love them. And you said like 60, 80 bucks. We probably spent close to $500
on this one game
on Roblox before we were finally like, we've lost control of this. We have to stop.
It's unbelievable because you bought, I don't know, Mario, just for an example. You bought Mario. That was it. You bought it. You played it. You finished it. You played it again. You played it again. Then
Yeah.
there were secrets that everybody found. You're like, oh, I gotta find this, and you
Right.
just lived and you had the game, and that was it. You owned the game.
Maybe they tried to sell you the magazine with the secret in it for
Sure,
like $8, you know.
sure,
Yeah. But even then, one person bought it and shared it amongst everybody.
exactly. I guess the only reason they didn't do the shit that they're doing now is because they didn't have the technology to do that. I'm sure if
Maybe.
they did back then, it would have been buy. Mario has a yellow hat. You're like, oh shit, I gotta buy that.
I have to tell you, though, your original instinct, I think, is dead on. I think even if they could, they wouldn't. You know what I mean?
But
Because you
back
look at,
then,
yeah, because they probably could have released 20 magazines. You know what I'm saying? Back then. But it was only ever one, and it had like 10 surprises in it, you
they
know?
didn't milk you for every
No.
dime with a video game. Yeah, there was merch, like if you wanted to buy a T-shirt or whatever, toys based on the game. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But if it was like Zelda, you bought the game and that was it. Now you own
Yeah.
the game and you could play it, and there was a beginning and an end to it. And once you were done with the game, you played it again, or you played it, or you didn't. And they were like, that's all right. We already made our 50, $60 off you, and we'll do another. We have to come up with another game now.
Right.
Now it's not, let's come up with another game. It's, let's get a sequel that you now have to download and like pay $1 million for all these add-ons and what are they called? In app purchases, I think
Yeah.
or in-game purchases. It's like, I already bought the game. Now I have to buy more shit in the game. Imagine buying a movie, 20 bucks for a movie that you download. And then, oh, well, if you want to see a different part of the movie, here's another $5. You can get more parts to the movie. It's like, no, I might rewatch the movie, but I just want to own the thing and be done with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I agree. But even the merch, I don't feel like they exploited that because it was very sparse. It wasn't like,
Yeah, it wasn't crazy, and they didn't jam it down your throat. It was, because they had. It depends on the game. If it was like Ninja Turtles, there's always crazy merch for whatever it is because it's based on a cartoon and whatever.
and there's
But if it's
movies.
if it's a game that came out organically and wasn't based on a movie or a cartoon or something, they didn't jam merch down your throat. But if it was like a game based on a movie, then yeah, you're gonna get merch because it's a bigger deal, I guess.
Speaking of games that just went hard, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, man.
That was a great game.
Was there ever a better game?
You got to get the code, or else you have to start all over.
Yeah. By the way, I never beat Mike Tyson until college when they had those emulator things that you could play it on a computer.
Yeah.
We had one on the college radio station, and the guy who set it up was like, "You want to just go to the end?" So I went to the end. To Tyson.
So that's not fair.
Yeah, I guess it's not. But
I didn't beat shit.
It still took me like 19 tries before I fucking
he's
beat him.
insane. It's very difficult. I don't.
Yeah.
You think I could see Jake Paul? That's how he trains. He tries to beat him during Punch Out, and he's like, damn. And it's like a montage of Mike Tyson training, and Jake Paul like,
Just
that'd be great. I feel like that's a Saturday Night Live skit.
Mm. Well, somebody put Tyson's picture next to video game Tyson's picture.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul's next to who were we in the game? Joe something?
Oh, what the hell was his name?
Little Joe?
I feel like wasn't it Mario or something? No, Mario was the ref.
Mario was the ref, which was hysterical. Remember the first time you noticed that? You're like, oh my God, it's Mario.
Yeah. That's Mario. What the heck was his name? Anybody in the chat?
I want to say it was something Joe.
Well, Glass Joe was one of the first guys.
Oh, fuck, Glass Joe. That's right. That's right. Oh, maybe it was Glass Joe that he put his. Oh,
okay.
It wasn't Lil Sassy. I remember he had the trainer who would ride the bike.
Yeah. They did the whole Rocky thing, chase him through Manhattan. You can see the Statue of Liberty in the background.
I always thought that dude looked like Carl Winslow.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
100%. Looking back on it now, perhaps a little racially insensitive with the lips. It feels like maybe somebody should have apologized for that between now and then.
Rough. But what the hell was his name? That's going to kill. Come on, people in the chat. Help us out here. The little guy, your character, when you played a Mike Tyson's Punch Out, your character was what? His name. I can't.
Such a cool look with the black undershirt
top.
there, tank. Yeah.
Yeah, and the green pants and
And yeah. But Tyson was tough. You got to appreciate the video game developers there who are like, if he punches you, you're done. You're out. And they're like,
oh yeah.
don't you want to give this more? No, one hit.
No,
That's it.
one
Done.
punch, you're dead.
Yeah.
And you can't get up.
Yeah.
That was a little TKO. That was great. No, it wasn't Glass Joe.
Yeah. Glass Joe was the first opponent.
Yeah, all right, now I got to look him up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Lil Mac. Thank you, Neil.
Lil Mac.
Lil Mac.
That's right. Good for Neil.
Yep.
Nice job.
That was classic. And he was always just skinny little guy.
Mm-hmm. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul canceled their July 20th date for the boxing match.
Now, I know Mike Tyson was not feeling what something happened with him on a plane. He had a
Correct.
medical emergency. Is that the reason?
Yep, that's basically what it was. He has ulcers and he went and flew and he suffered an ulcer flare up. And everybody said that like everybody knew about it and they were like, oh, but everything's going to be just fine. Well, like everything is continuing as normal. And then boom, here we are today. They're like, nope, not happening.
Wow.
But they did say that on June 7th, they would announce a new date for it to take place at AT&T Stadium where it was originally planned.
Okay.
But I don't know, July 20th, that was like a big, I mean, I guess they could, what would they do? Maybe around Christmas time. It's kind of
possibly. I'm sure. I don't know how long it takes to recover ulcers. I don't know how bad it is, but yeah, maybe he's got to. Obviously he's got to train. He's probably taking a break from training with all this stuff, so he can't rush it.
But it's got to make sense for Netflix too, because they're paying a boatload for this. They got to get their money back in subscriptions.
I don't think they're going to lose anything. I think it'll just be delayed. They'll still make their money. It'll just be.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think they need to, like, for instance, it was supposed to be July 20th, right? It'd probably be pretty easy to move it into August, but I don't think Netflix wants it in August because that's like the busiest travel month of the year. That's when people are not sitting at home versus like, I think streaming's biggest week is between Christmas and New Year's because most people are off.
I could see that being, they do it around Christmas.
They're gathered with family and friends. A lot of people just got Netflix for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. Yeah. I think it's just the time, and it's cold outside for the most part, Yeah.
Everybody's inside and watching Netflix.
All right. I'm going to nominate Paul for genius of this episode. Can they fight during the presidential debate? I mean, he's killing it.
Yeah. That you want to bring down the numbers of a debate. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Paul is like a Mike Tyson punch in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. It's just that's how powerful
he's killer every time.
Every time. Yeah, so we'll look for June 7th on the new date. Speaking of the presidential debate, CNN is switching things up where all right, let me see if you can tell what CNN is going to do different this year. There's one
I think I heard. Shit. But I'm not sure. Maybe I heard wrong.
I was going to say there's one constant in all presidential debates. It happens the same way every single time, no matter who's hosting. Do you know what it is?
The constant?
Yeah.
What?
No commercials.
Oh, okay. So,
there's never any commercials.
No breaks. Okay.
No breaks, straight through. CNN comes out today and goes, we're putting commercials in the debate.
That's so stupid.
There's going to be commercial breaks because they can't how are they going to make their money, I
don't know.
They can't make their money off. They're paying for it, which seems weird because it's not like a sporting event.
Yeah, I mean, I would do that thing that they do at like Applebee's where just something comes in off the side of the screen. It's just a little ad that shoots in and while someone's talking and comes out.
They do that on sports now, right? Where they just shrink the game down to this big, and then you're in a Geico commercial all of a sudden. You're like,
during the 10 seconds, like in the NHL games when the pucks, when the play stops, when we haven't gone to commercial, and we're just getting ready for the next face-off, they drop in a little whoop. They shrink the screen for a second. They go, "Hey, Geico, save you 50%."
Yeah,
and whoop, and then we're back in the game.
What is that?
It's not crazy. I don't care about that. Not like the announcers are saying anything relevant anyway.
Right.
So I don't care. But yeah, they could pop in a little, well, hey, here's go to Applebee's, whatever the hell.
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna. I think it's gonna be sponsored by the low T pill. Those fine people.
Right? You
Yeah.
get that. You think there'll be any? Now, if you really want to play this game, you put your political ad. You pay for like if I'm Biden or Trump, I'd be like, all right, I want to buy all the airtime during the debate.
I wonder if they could do that.
They have to be offered equal airtime. Doesn't have to be at the same time.
Right. That's true. Yeah, that's really true. I wonder if somebody, unless CNN says we're not going to sell to the candidates. Ads. Yeah,
that would be smart.
Yeah, but a PAC.
If not, I'd be like, here's all my ads, because you're debating during. That's just helping you.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I'd put everything that I think would get knocked out. I'd put right in the ad.
Right. I would imagine. Well, what's interesting too. So CNN is hosting, but they're feeding it to Fox and MSNBC, so they can sell their own commercials. So it'll be really interesting to see how much, because Fox always kills CNN in the ratings, but it's on. People might not even know it's on Fox because all you're going to hear is CNN presents the presidential debate. So I would be interested to see if Fox charges more and if it's worth it, and do people wind up watching more on Fox than on CNN? Who's hosting? That would be something to see.
Who is hosting? Like, who's the person, the moderator?
It's Jake Tapper.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's fucking Jake Tapper. The world's angry with me. I don't know if you've noticed this. The God or the universe or whatever you want to say is just shoving Jake Tapper down my throat.
Is he going to draw the debate? Everybody hold still for a minute. All right. This looks good.
Excuse me, do you have a question? Because you're doodling. No, I'm drawing. Give me a minute.
Jeez, buddy, what are you doing here, pal? I'm serious.
Guy's doodling.
Guy's doodling during debate.
Reminds me of a guy I went to college with. His name was Yankee Doodle Dandy.
What are we doing here, folks? I'm serious. What are we doing?
Where did you get the Biden glasses?
I don't know. They were just here.
It's good.
I wasn't planning that.
That was good. That was off the cuff?
Off the cuff.
Folks, you're not even going to see that on your invoice at the end of the month. Yeah, so we're going to get commercials. I would just love it if there were like live reads, if they did the same thing. You just see Trump and Biden shrink down and they're just taking sips of water.
Mentos, freshness, fresh. All right, back to the debate. Talking about immigration.
It would be like a read for fucking AstraZeneca or whatever. I still don't know what the hell AstraZeneca is, but I've heard them a billion times.
Nobody knows what these.
I know there's some medical bullshit or whatever, but they'll help you pay for stuff. I don't know how it all works. Fucking AstraZeneca.
I'm not 100% sure what Mentos is.
Yeah. If I was Trump, I wouldn't be surprised if he sells a live read. If he sneaks in like a collab in the middle of the whole fucking thing.
He's gonna have some kind of, like, his tie is gonna say something. It's gonna have like fucking whatever.
There's a QR code on the back of his.
Yep.
Scan the screen, folks.
We're still selling Bibles.
Scan the screen for a limited edition pack of Trump steaks wrapped in Trump Bible paper. It's fantastic. All right.
Can't do it. AI streaming service. What the hell is this?
Yes. Ready the games, my friend. Sound the horns. Game starting. Last man standing. Coming up right after AI streaming. There is a theory out there going around that it just dawned on me, by the way. We're 49 minutes into the show. We never actually said what Donald Trump could get for his sentence. We didn't really actually do that topic. Not that we're going back. I'm just pointing this out.
What can he get?
Well, I was going to say the rumor is, or the strong sentiment seems to think that if the judge does want to embarrass him and that it gets a little political, that they will sentence him to community service, something where he can publicly be embarrassed. that it's not going to be prison time, despite what people are saying, because a lot of people think that it's going to be. It's not that if they are going to, because it's probably going to be home house arrest or just flat out probation, which is pretty much if you get caught doing something else, then you're really in trouble. But the thought is that
like the other 3 trials he's got going on. Okay.
Correct. The thought is that if they give him community service, that'll be a big thing, because then he's going to have to go and do, I mean, I think that would be a mistake for Democrats, because he'd probably turn it into some fucking Mother Teresa moment, literally.
Oh, absolutely. Look what this is, what their opponents are making me do. Look at this. I'm glad to do it, though, for my Constitution, American. Shut up.
All right, anyway,
gonna be.
Yeah, AI streaming service. So the strong sentiment out there, and that was the triggering sentence for me. The strong sentiment out there is that there's an AI streaming service being developed, and all the ladies have just made their way in. So I'll open up their mics if they want to jump in on this conversation. But there's an AI streaming service being developed in where you can entirely pick and customize what you watch, kind of to your point before, Frank, meaning that you could come home and speak into your AI TV the way you do Chat GPT right now and just say, I want to watch a TV series that's 6 episodes about a boy and a girl falling in love over time as they struggle to, discover one another, and, blah, 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 and this and that. And that this service will be able to make that for you through AI, like they're doing right now with the video with Sora and all that stuff. It'll be able to create a series, like, starring Julia Roberts and Billy Crystal, and it will make it down to the letter and write the story and make it compelling, have the cliffhangers before the ends of the episodes, do all that. People think and are theorizing that is where the entertainment industry is going.
The problem is getting people's likenesses. You're not going to be able to get that. So it's going to be no one you've seen. You're not going to, I don't think you're going to be able to get, like you were saying, Julia Roberts. I don't think you're going to be like, I want to see a movie starring Julia Roberts, blah, 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 blah. Well, unless she agrees to give her likeness away, that's not going to happen. Right?
It's a good point. But at the same token, what would it, do we even need Julia Roberts? Because
that's if you want to, or want to see that.
Right. But can our AI prompt imagination create, from a beautiful brunette actress with curly hair who's the most charismatic person ever? Can you recreate Julia Roberts' best tributes, have it look slightly different, but still be a pretty girl? And would you even care or notice it's not Julia Roberts anymore?
Right.
It's AI Julia Roberts.
It's messed up, man.
I hate it.
I know.
I don't want to be that like, granted, like, that's again, because I would there's like Ass Cuddles just before the show. I'm watching Miracle, the movie about the 1980 hockey team. I can't get enough of that movie ever, and I would love more hockey underdog stories. And I would love to be able to create it at the sound of just like that. But even still, I think I would hate it, because I think it has to come from an artist. I think we need that genuine connection with a real person. I don't know, not our generation, maybe our mindless kids. They're stupid anyway. But
imagine like the movies that take months and months to make and millions of dollars. You just say, hey, make this movie, and in a few seconds, boom.
Seconds.
The whole movie's made.
Yeah, it'll be seconds.
That's insane.
Sure is.
I mean, I don't know how real it's going to look.
But you could see it.
Yeah, because they've already got video, created, and it looks pretty good.
I know.
It's there. But, I feel a year from now, will it be perfected?
I don't know.
Man.
All right, let's play Last Man Standing. We'll go to Jay Sabs, who is live in a airplane right now as we speak. He's 30,000 feet in the sky.
I was going to ask if you heard that. So what that is like the boiler kicking on.
Really?
Boiler.
it. I don't know how to. It's for like.
Are you waiting in the boiler water? Because it's loud as shit.
And you know it's
I'm
like
too-
80 degrees outside, right?
I'm too. Well, you know me. It's not the heat. It's
That's
for
the water.
because
It's
it's
the
our
humidity?
hot water.
What's that, Aaron?
No, I just said it's the humidity when she said it's not the heat, but it was stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a dry heat. It's a dry
is.
boiler heat.
You know what's funny? It's like almost 2 rooms away.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Do you know that this sound drives me fucking nuts?
How come we've
And-
never heard it before?
Really?
I don't think so.
Because I usually have my headphones on. You probably can't hear the background noise, but I cannot find them because I think
Oh, there you go.
one of my little bastard children took it.
It's amazing
Do it.
when you have kids that one little thing could wreck your life for 2.5 months.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I was looking for them before, and I got so annoyed that I just said, "Fuck it."
I remember my son misplaced our remote control, and for
Oh.
literally 2.5 months, we had to
Yeah,
use
no.
our phone remote app.
2.5 months?
We just could not find this fucking thing.
Oh
Couldn't
my
Yeah.
God. Where was it?
No, it was in one of the, like, it was there. It was like right there. We had just
course it
kept
was.
missing it. You know, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's
You blamed your son?
no, it's him. It's him. He just this morning, he came into our bedroom, and I look at him and I go put that TV remote back in the spare room. Because he'll just put it down, and then that's it. It's gone. It's just
Yeah.
gone.
We were always, Aaron and I, we were always misplacing the remote. So we bought this rubber thing that goes around it. It's glow in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's fantastic. And you find,
It's always under the dog's butt. I swear to God.
the dog is always sitting on it for some reason.
Always.
Where's the remote? We lift the dog up. There it is.
Does it
Yeah.
vibrate?
Nah.
No, but he likes the feel of it because he always, I mean, really, without fail.
He's always on the remote.
He's on it. That's pretty funny. Does
I'm
it
always
beep?
on the remote too, but mine does vibrate.
All right.
Does it beep, or it just glows in the dark? Because what if you can't
No.
see it? What if it's under something? How are you gonna?
No, it hasn't solved anything. It's always under the dog. It's just something that we did.
It's
It's not something that was successful.
I mean,
It's just what
yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
The dog
just this-
glow is basically what's now
Right.
happening.
Yeah. Now it's still lost, but at least it has a cover on it. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
You said that. I was like, it glows in the dark now. I'm like, how does that help?
It helps in the dark. Yeah, it didn't solve every problem, but it's not the perfect device, but it
You will
helped.
buy anything. Did you buy that, or did Aaron buy that?
Listen, that's not the point. The point is
It's amazing.
last man standing.
But glow in the dark rubber cover for remote.
It came free with the sync thingy.
Yeah, it came through.
That came from the same website. I know it. It had
Right.
to.
Hey,
Oh shit!
it used to be this thin little remote, the little black remote that we'd lose in the dark all the time. Now it's got this bright green, neon green coating around, cover around it.
Aaron
Helped
said it
a little,
didn't
I think.
solve Anything.
Whatever, and maybe not.
All right,
The
listen.
dog gave it 5 stars though.
The dog loves it.
The dog loves it.
The time.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I like that, Robin. We can't find the remote. Quick, turn out the lights.
Yeah, right.
Turn the lights off. I gotta find the remote. That's great.
Oh shit, that's good. All right, listen. It is game time on the
Here we
show.
go.
We're gonna play Last Man Standing. Aaron is
With a
here.
twist.
Yes, you're gonna explain the rules. How does Last Man Standing work?
This is reverse last man standing, kind of. You don't need a pen and paper, but what I need people in the chat to do is be honest, and you just
Uh-huh.
have to keep track. So you three, Janine, Ant, Frank, you're not playing.
Mm.
What you're going to do is I'm going to name a band, and you three are each going to name a song by that band. Has to be a different song. I don't care what order you go in. People at home, if you have the same answer as one of these people, you get a point. Okay.
Okay.
And you keep track of your points. You're not eliminated at any time. Frank, Anthony, and J Sabs are not playing. They are choosing the songs. And in your mind, keep track of a song. And if you pick the same one as the three of them, you get a point. And the person with the most amount of points at the end wins.
Ooh.
Okay?
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I like it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So the first band is Aerosmith. We all know Aerosmith
Ooh.
songs. I would like Anthony, Frank, and J-Sabs to each pick a song, and people at home think of a song. And again, if your song matches one of these three guys say, you get a point. Try to keep track of your points.
Okay, so now we say them first, and then the people in the
Yes.
chat write them in the chat, or
Or they just say, point, or which one they said, or I don't know, whatever.
or I mean, I've already
Oh,
got
this
my
is-
song, so if all three of us say, all right, we got our songs,
Yes.
then everybody in the chat can write the ones that they thought, and then we'll
Sure.
say the ones that we, just so there's
Okay.
no. Okay, so I've already got my song.
Okay, do you have your song, Anthony and
Me
J-Sabs? Keep in mind, if there's a repeat, you guys have to change it. You know what I mean? You can't
Right.
have.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
people
so
at
we'll
home,
let people
lock
in
your
the
phone
chat
in.
fill up the chat with your Aerosmith song, and if you match the songs that Anthony, J Sabs, or I am thinking of, then you get a point.
Oh, so they can only get 1 point? They don't get more points?
Nope. Just
Right.
1 point per
Got it.
band.
Okay.
And how many? What is it? We're doing how many?
We have a lot.
We have a lot. Okay,
We can
So they
stop at any.
So they have 3 chances to get a point, essentially.
Yes.
right.
Okay.
That's if they come up with one of the songs we're thinking of.
All right, good.
I went to the chat and I saw James Earl Jones Isn't Dead, and I was like, wouldn't that be funny if that was a song by
That'd be a
Aerosmith?
great song. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Dream On.
Dream on, dream on.
That's the one.
That is some
J-Sabs?
boiler.
I was gonna pick, of course, Crazy.
I was going with Crying.
All right.
I almost picked Crying.
Let's see. Anybody in the chat? Looks like Paul got a point. TD Freelancer, DJ Shenanigan, Christine Colson. There are some other ones. Raven says the one from Armageddon.
Don't want to miss a thing, which is also Oceani's.
All right.
those
Walk
would be
this
right.
way, walk this way. So if you said one of ours, Dream On, Crazy, or Crying, then you get a point. Neil said Crying. TD Freelancer, I don't know if she's crying or if she said crying.
Crying's their best song. Come on. Is it not?
No, it's not.
Oh, I love it. That's my favorite.
Right.
Did we all pick our favorite?
Elevator. You can pick whatever you want.
No, I'm saying, but did we all pick our favorite Aerosmith song?
No, I don't know what my favorite Aerosmith song is.
I love that song that I picked.
I like Living on the Edge. I think that's a great one. Bing, bing, biddle, bing, biddle, biddle, bing, bing, bing. That's a good one. All right. So are we keeping track of the points? Who has points? Or
No, they have to keep track of their points.
all right. So if you got a point, keep track that you remember you got a point from us. So yeah, we got who was it? It was Paul, TD Freelancer, DJ Shenanigan, Christine. Looks like TD Freelancer and Neil. Who all got a point. Very good.
You out Neil. All right, Aaron. We're ready for the next one.
All right, next one is Madonna.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Lots of songs to pick from here. Which one? Which one?
Just want to hold my hands up so you know I'm not the one Googling Madonna songs right now on the keyboard.
No, I wanted to make sure that I got the right one because I always get too confused.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm going to sing a chorus on this one. I don't know what the actual name is. So,
I hope you're kidding.
yeah, I was going to
It's a
say
tough one.
Vogue. I don't know. Is it called Vogue?
It is called Vogue.
Okay. And I was originally going to say Strike a Pose. You know, the Strike a Pose.
The Strike a Pose song.
Yeah.
Mine is Borderline.
No, fuck, Frank. That's my favorite song. You piece of
Are you
shit.
serious? Borderline?
Jeez.
You people
I
are
love
terrible.
Borderline.
Oh, you're terrible people.
I love
Borderline.
It doesn't have to be
Borderline.
your favorite. It's just a Madonna. You don't have to name your favorite song.
That's the worst
And you
Madonna
certainly
song.
don't have to curse out Frank. My God.
Yeah, that's a good song.
No, that
Listen.
song stinks.
Erin, they still have a lot on me due to that the astronaut incidents. You know what I'm talking about? And also
I do.
the doctor one.
Am I having a stroke? What is happening?
We're not on another joke.
You two are trying to convince her to be an astronaut for upwards of
Oh.
18 minutes. And it's my
That's true.
favorite moment in the show's history.
No, but you don't understand. You're just an astronaut. You don't have to go through the training.
Let up.
That was good.
All right. So what was J Sabs, what's your Madonna song that you would
All
pick?
right. I guess I'll go with my second favorite. Crazy for You.
And
I'm
that's a
crazy
song.
for you.
Yeah, that's a song.
Okay, let's see. Who? All right, Vogue. Chris Warren got Vogue. Material Girl, Get Into the Groove, Power of Goodbye. Christine Colson with Vogue.
The Power of Goodbye. What fucking song
Like
is
a
that?
Virgin, DJ Shenanigan. Like a Virgin. So wait,
Paul,
Anthony,
you're
what did
just
you
trying
say
to
again? You
out-
said Vogue.
Paul's just trying to out Borderline you and Janine.
Neil said Borderline. Boom.
Borderline stinks.
You stink. Sybil said Vogue. That's a point. If you said, okay, DJ Shenanigan, that's what I was trying to think of, Frank. If you said one of the songs we said, then you get a point.
Borderline. That song stinks.
Hey, what the hell?
Borderline.
I didn't write it.
Borderline feels like I'm going to lose my mind. Ugh, go away.
You just keep on pushing my love over the borderline.
Borderline. Borderline.
Justify my love. That's a good one.
Best is there's a delay. So me and Frank saying the same words about 2 seconds apart.
No,
I
it
think we
sounded good.
harmonized pretty well.
No, it's. I think it's just coming back on your end. It sounded really good.
Yeah.
Look for the next
Definitely.
AOA album to come out.
All right,
Around
Justify
November.
My Love is one of the better latter Madonna songs.
Mhm.
Fucking Paul is a fan. He's pulling out deep tracks right now. What was I gonna say? You know Sal Volcano, who was on the
Yes.
Okay. I just saw a clip of
Impractical
him
Jokers.
doing stand-up. Thank you. He goes, I was born in 1976. He's like, so I'm 11 in 1987 when a song comes out called The Rhythm Is Going to Get You. He's like, you know how terrifying that is for a fucking 11-year-old?
Oh.
It's funny.
Tonight, blah, 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 down.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
And that's it. It's like, it starts with At Night. And he's like, already scary. And he's going through this whole breakdown of it. That song was scary, though.
What's the matter with you?
No, I never got that little, that, you know that part?
Yeah.
It's like,
but it's not scary.
and then bing, like that. Yeah, but that's like people like it's a scary little noise.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what's hilarious that I recently discovered? You know the song "Money Money" by Billy Idol?
Like a pony.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Billy Idol's version of "Money Money."
Right.
He goes full Schwarzenegger in like the first 20 seconds. He does this in sound that sounds like he's doing an impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I wish I could
Really?
play it for you. I can't play it.
You could play it. Is it
Can I
like a
play it?
second? Yeah.
It's like a second.
Yeah.
I'll try to bring it up.
Yeah. Keep it. If you do it into your microphone, it'll. Well, I think
That'll
we'll
be
be
all
okay.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. If everybody
pretty
agrees not
great.
to tell on us.
Don't tell on us, people.
Yeah. Yeah. It was Gloria Estefan. Estefan. And the Miami Sound Machine. It was terrifying.
All right.
Mm.
Let's see if I can. All right. It's right after the first verse.
Right now.
There it is. Did you hear it?
Yeah. What do you say?
I don't know.
Uh,
Yeah. He just goes, shut it. I don't know what that is. He's just Schwarzenegger impression. I don't know what the hell. I have no idea.
This is a good idea. Lindy says we should do a members only show and have karaoke.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I'm in.
Yeah. I think we can
Go.
We can stream music. It's just it will get pulled down afterwards. So if you're there, maybe not though. Maybe not though. Yeah, because I remember when I got shut down.
We went. We were on this topic, and then we went to left field, and then we went all the way on the side to right field, and then someone hit a home run, and we went to the other field.
All right, you're right. What are we up to here? Did we figure out the points for?
No, Erin fell asleep.
I did not.
Sorry, hon. All right, what's the? All right, so everybody should be keeping track of their own points. In the last one, it was Madonna. If you said borderline,
Awful.
what was yours? Vogue, and J Sabs was
Crazy for you.
Crazy for You. If you said one of those, you got a point.
Wait, I want to know one thing. Erin, I really want to know what song you would have picked.
Ooh.
Oh,
good question.
Well, for Aerosmith, it would have been Living on the Edge, and for Madonna, it would have been Who's That Girl?
Okay.
Who I think someone
Great
said.
songs.
I love that song. I love that movie, actually. I like that movie. I'm
It's a
not
good movie,
ashamed.
too.
People say it's garbage. It is not garbage. It is a very good movie. I think
No,
it's
it's
free.
not.
I think it's free on YouTube. Anyway, who's ready for 3?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is Michael Jackson.
Oh man.
And you can do the Jackson 5. You can do, I'm not going to be like, no, that was, anything that
That's
Michael
just a
Jackson did was
million songs. Let's see.
This is
All
what I
right,
like
so
about
if you guess
Erin.
this,
She's like a dictator. She's tough but fair. She's like, there's gonna be some Jackson 5 if you need it.
yeah. So the three of us are going to think of a Michael Jackson song. If you match what we're thinking, you get a point. Okay. Got it. I'll
Me
make
too.
it easy for
I'm
people.
locked in. J Sabs?
Say that again.
Boy. Michael Jackson song.
You already picked yours?
We
got
didn't say
ours.
yet though.
We didn't say it. Just let us know if you got it.
This is hard because this is what I want to know for this one. Can it be a song that I don't really like?
Yes, of
Or-
course.
Be any song.
Yeah. Who would know?
You don't have to. It doesn't have to be your favorite song.
Yeah.
It could be a song you never even heard before, but you know the name of it.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
good
go.
too.
All right, go
It
J
has-
Sabs.
Yeah.
Man in the Mirror.
It's good. That's a good one.
Very nice.
Frank.
Thriller.
It's also good.
Classic.
Popular. I'm gonna go PYT.
Pretty young thing.
Such a good
All right. So if you said either PYT, Thriller, or Man in the Mirror, you got a point. So
Now, you know what? Give
Dex-
yourself 2 points if you said PYT and you showed a little taste, a little class.
All right.
What if, can we give Robin a point for saying Shimon?
Go what?
Not Robin, Raven. I'm sorry,
I
Raven.
did appreciate that.
That was kind of
Shimon.
Shimon, what's next?
What was that? He should have had a song called Shimon. That would have been great.
That would be awesome.
I mean, every song could have been called Shimon.
Right.
Let's see. Dr. Dex got Thriller. Miss Justice got Thriller. TD Freelancer.
Frank. Michael
Neil.
Jackson.
I'm sorry.
Remember before we said who has been as big as
That's
Uh,
true.
Donald
He had a big
Trump?
following.
I would
Yeah.
say Michael Jackson was still bigger.
Yeah,
He didn't kill anybody, but he did do the next most awful thing, and everybody stuck
and
with him.
everybody's Still, yeah. That's
Yeah.
True.
Wow, that was a great callback.
Let's see. Neil says Thriller. PYT. Neil said PYT as
Neil's
well.
just naming. He's just scooping up points
All
right now. Late in
Lindy
the
said PYT. Looks like, unless she's just loving PYT.
Hmm.
All right. So again, if you said either one of the songs that the three of us said, give yourself a point.
All right, Aaron.
Okay, next up, by the way, mine would have been Black or White, but that doesn't count.
Great
Um,
song.
Bad.
Next, Bad?
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Oh, I thought you were saying bad as in one of his songs.
Oh, good point. No.
That would
Part
have
of-
helped your cause with me, but okay.
That's a great song, Black or White. What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
calling it like I see it. Borderline, black and
You're an
white.
idiot.
I'm a very substandard taste.
I
here. Go
can't
ahead.
stand your taste in
Well,
anything.
now you're gonna feel really bad because the next one's your favorite band, Dave
Yeah, and
Matthews
also,
Band.
Oh God.
oh man, can I name a song? First of all, I just noticed this, and I don't know why I didn't notice it till just now. But you spelled presidential wrong. We were looking for a third thing. In
No. That's presidential.
no. Presidential. You put an
Is
extra
it-
E where there should be
is
an
it-
I.
Is it really that much of a surprise?
No,
It's not.
Not
but
to me,
we
it
were
ain't.
He spelled it Eminem.
All right.
Eminem returns.
Nobody made you. Who made you proofreader?
I'm just, we were trying to rip apart this thing before, and that's two. That's 2 out of the 5 things that you
Is this
spelled
because
wrong.
I insulted your wife for black and white and you for
Yes.
borderline?
That's exactly what this is about.
Now so angry at me.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So Dave Matthews. Let's see. Can I, I can name?
Some people can't get a point because they can't name a song. How sad. Dave Matthews Band must not be very good.
Keep a list of that. We're gonna ban those people. All right.
Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
Um.
Definitely have to Google this because
All right.
they
I
all
got
sound
mine.
the same. So,
Frank's got one. I could almost guess what Frank's is.
You could probably guess what mine is, and it's not even the one I learned how to play because I forgot the name of that one.
Oh no. Then I don't know. I was gonna say Ants Marching. What were you gonna say?
Ants Marching. Did I play? Is that the one I played?
I think it might have been.
No, you played Satellite.
Oh,
Oh,
that's right.
Satellite. Oh yeah. That's
boom,
right.
bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that
Well,
one.
which one was yours?
Mine was Ants Marching.
Ants Marching. All right. Nice. Nailed it. J Sabs.
you and me.
That's my favorite song. But
Oh my God.
Whoa,
excuse
where did
me.
she come?
Cuddles.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
Do you want to play? Do you want to
No,
put
I'm
yours
just
in too?
listening. I'm enjoying it.
All right. What's your favorite Madonna song?
Wait, my what? My favorite Madonna song?
Yeah.
Uh,
It better not be borderline.
Papa Don't Preach.
Oh, that is a good one. Anthony, no commentary. It is a good song.
No, I'm not gonna. Papa Don't Preach is
Thank
good.
you.
That's a good one.
Oh, I love Papa Don't Preach too. Damn it.
Nobody
I'm in
says
trouble deep.
I'm in trouble deep. And I would just love if that would have stayed around. That would have been great.
Yeah, it's not a phrase you hear. I'm in trouble deep.
Sit down. This is not good. Oh, what is it? You're in trouble. Deep.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm in trouble.
Or you could be Bart Simpson and be in deep, deep trouble. Remember
I
that
bet
one?
you that's how the kids these days talk now. You know, I'm in trouble deep.
Okay.
All right.
Anthony, what's your song?
I'm gonna say Gray Street. It's one of my favorites. So
Nobody.
I don't think anybody else
It's a
said Gray Street.
guarantee. Nobody said that. All right. Robin said Ants Marching. That's
Everybody
it.
scored a point with Frank, basically, or didn't score a point.
No,
Yeah.
because Crash Into Me is another one.
Mm-hmm.
Space Between.
Raven, I have no points.
And no point.
All right,
So it
Aaron.
looks like Robin's the only one that got a point on that round.
Yeah. When does the game end? When you reach
When
a
you
certain
guys
point?
want to stop, because I have a lot of bands. So when
Oh.
when you tell me when you're one away from dropping,
What do you
because we
want?
spend about
Another
20
5?
minutes on every.
5, 10 minutes? What do you think?
Sure. 5, 10
Wow.
minutes, whatever you want.
By the way,
Uh,
piece of oval trivia. When I was having a little bit of trouble working something out with the character named Olivia, I played Gray Street over and over and over to get me out of it. So
Yes.
that's
Ooh,
true.
really?
That is true. Yes.
Redeemed for
Um,
your Michael Jackson musical choice. Redemption.
Nice. Okay. Next up is Billy Joel.
Ooh.
This is tough.
All right, I got mine. You don't have to pick your favorite. It's just a song. How's it tough?
You know what's funny? Dave Matthews too. I feel like most artists, but Billy Joel, I really go through moods where I'm like, I can't get enough of this one song.
Same. Absolutely.
Right? And it always kind of varies.
Mm-hmm. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
So I'm gonna
So I
pick
got-
that one, the one that I can't get enough of right now.
All right. I'm going to pick the one that has my name in it.
We didn't start the fire.
Right.
J Sabs.
Oh, here's the thing. You know how I feel about Billy Joel.
That you don't know any of his songs, that you're typing it in right now?
No, that I don't really like him.
You know the
So
songs
again,
though.
but here's the thing. I feel like if I say it, then I'm admitting to liking this song.
No, you're just naming a song.
But I don't
What's
like
it-
this song. I don't like
I don't
any.
like any Dave Matthews, but I named the song.
I don't know.
I don't like. Okay, what'd you pick again?
I picked We Didn't Start the Fire.
Okay.
This is not legally binding, J-Sabs. There's no notice.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
not gonna hold you to
Everything's
this.
gonna be okay.
What about that? I know he has that Italian restaurant song.
Okay, we'll take it. That's fine.
Scenes from an Italian restaurant.
Fine. That'll be fine. Anthony, what's yours?
Vienna. Oh, I can't get enough of
Ooh.
Vienna right now.
Good tune.
Yeah, so lovely.
Vienna.
Vienna waits for you.
Vienna.
I feel like
No.
Cuddles would have a good one for Billy Joel. I don't want to force her into it, but
No, I like Allentown,
That's mine
That's a
too.
great one.
but also there is oh my god, I just went blank on it. Shit.
There's a million.
I know. I can't really choose. I love him. Like J-Sab doesn't, but I love him.
You know what's one of those songs where you could just you're in a one of those moods like Anthony was like we were talking about where you just hooked on a song for a long time and you just can't get enough of it. Down Easter Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just one of those you blast it while you're driving on the highway and you're like,
Yeah.
holy shit. It's one of those songs, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wait, Only the Good Die Young.
Yeah.
That is
that's
a
good
big one. That's
Yeah,
like
that's a good one. Okay.
All right, so everybody out there, if you said We Didn't Start the Fire, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant, Vienna, are we counting Only the Good Die Young?
Why not?
Yeah.
This game is off
If you
the
said-
rails.
If you said any one of those four, you get a point. So Oceani got a point. Piano Man, no, a popular one, but we none of us picked that one. All right. No, I think that's it. Wow, Oceani, Uptown Girl. Let's see, Oceani's the like Friday. Friday night, I crashed your podcast. Robin has got 0 points.
0 points. Nobody's got a point. Miss Justice
Oceani
has
got a
the only
point.
Oh, and Oceani. All right.
Well, and there were points from the other
Look at this first point. Holy
the
cow.
other artists.
All right. First one to 3 wins. Go ahead, Aaron.
All right, for J-Sabs, Britney Spears.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, this
Man.
is definitely going to be my last
Oh.
one.
Anthony, how do you feel about Britney Spears?
This is just for J-Sabs. She literally did this just for J-Sabs.
Yeah.
It was on my list. It's not like I have a list of a lot of them, and I'm not going in order. But yeah, she was on it.
Mm.
All right, I got mine, but Anthony and I are probably gonna say the same song.
I don't know.
Oh God. I would say
I feel J-Sabs. There's a little bit of pressure when it's your favorite. You know, this
Yeah.
is my struggle during.
No,
Right,
Notice
right.
you don't hear any typing.
well, you know why? Because I pretty much know every.
Well, yeah, we figured. All right, so
right.
J Sabs, what is your pick?
I'm gonna have to go with Womanizer.
Ooh,
Mm.
all right. Yeah.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Damn it, I gotta change mine now. I knew
The
it.
only two you guys know, right?
I
It's
knew
the
it.
best one still.
Oh, all right.
Oh, what just?
Britney Spears.
Frank Big Toxic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was going to, but I can't because I saw a bunch. I can't pick it because
You were looking at the chat.
I saw the chat.
Mm.
Britney Spears sang a song.
All right. Well, Frank's waiting.
Circus.
Circus. I'll go with Circus. That's a good one.
All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus.
Oh, I forgot
There
that
you
was
go.
her.
That is her.
What's going on with her? Was she naked on a beach somewhere or something recently?
You tell us.
Yeah, she was. I don't know. There's something she was in the. Oh, and then she maybe was hitting her boyfriend at the Chateau What's that
Yeah.
hotel in L.A.?
Chateau Marmont.
Thank you.
Very good.
Dynamite. Yeah,
All right.
there's a little
So,
disturbance.
all right. What did you say? You said "Hit Me, Baby" one more time.
Yeah. Come
I
on, the
said
fucking skirt
circus.
in the school.
All right.
That was a come to Jesus moment for a lot of us in high school at the time.
What else? J Sabs, what was yours again? Toxic? No.
Womanizer.
Womanizer. Okay. If you said any of those, and what about Cuddles?
Oh, you want me? Oh, I don't. What I think?
Yeah,
Crazy.
pick a crazy. Okay.
You
So if
call
anybody
me
picked
crazy.
boom,
Ow.
boom. All right. So if anybody picked those, T
Ow.
Freelancer,
Why are you laughing for? Because I do that really good.
really
Oceani got another point.
It's a great impression.
Looks like
Well,
Nan
thank you.
Sullivan got
Oh.
one.
All right.
So
We're
if
ready for the
anybody
next
picked
one?
those, yeah.
Neil had
Okay.
4 points, by the way. I think Neil's winning. Okay.
All right. So
that's
first,
cool.
so how many more should we do? We do another what? Two
this
more?
out.
One
Three
or two more.
Is it two? Yeah.
Yeah.
2 more. Okay.
Two more.
The next one is U2.
You too.
Oh, I'm out. I don't even know a song that they sing.
Sure you do.
No, they annoy me. I can't deal with them. I just want to smack Bono. I can't.
Were you a fan of Friends?
Nope.
Yeah. Popular one in there. All right. I got mine.
Okay.
Imagine if I just left after my favorite artist. So
All
she's
right.
gone. J Sabs is gone.
J Subs is gone. What? Go ahead, Frank.
Okay, so I'll be the third if J Sabs is gone and Cuddles hates them.
Street with no name.
Where the streets have no name.
Streets have no name. That's
Yeah. It's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to
Uh,
go?
All right, I
some-
have one.
Okay,
Oh,
go
good.
ahead.
But not
With
me.
or without you.
That's the one. That's
I
the
do know
popular
the
one.
song.
That's
I
the
know that
biggie.
one. But they still annoy me.
All right.
Yeah,
And
you just need yours.
What did you say, Frank?
where the streets have no name.
Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Is mine.
All right. Aaron.
No, Cuddles came up with the third.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do one too.
Yeah,
Okay.
lay one on us, Aaron. You know you too.
Okay. Numb. I like the no song Numb.
Nice.
Good one.
All right. So if you said any of the ones that we mentioned, I've got Oceani in the Name of Love. That's a good one. Sunday Bloody Sunday. That's a good one. New Year's Day. Yeah. But if you
They're
said any of the
great.
ones, TD Freelancer, With or Without You. Neil, With or Without You. Those are points. Very good. Christine, With or Without You. Good stuff. All right. So if anybody said any of the ones we said, you get a point. So we got how many more do you want to do? One or two more?
I think
One?
Neil's got 5 points. I think he's running away with this.
Damn, Neil.
I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay, next up is the Beach Boys.
The
Wouldn't
Beach
it be
Boys.
nice?
I was gonna say Carl's gonna weigh on that. That was
Wouldn't
quick.
it be nice?
Gotta give people a chance to
Yeah, give people a chance to think of it and put it down.
Beach Boys are my jam. Wouldn't it be nice? Put me in.
I think
All right.
Cuddles walked down the aisle to that song.
I did.
But not you. Oh, Cuddles. Yeah, you were at the front. Never mind.
You're
Shut up.
God.
Shut up.
Nobody cares. The guy doesn't get music. He awkwardly walks before the music starts. Just stand there and shut up. While everybody else walks down.
Nobody wants to see the guy walking.
Nobody gives a fuck about you. Shh.
This isn't about you. Damn it.
No, we wouldn't even need you. All right, go ahead.
So I guess mine will be Kokomo.
Oh man, 80s. That's rough. There's a lot of more better songs. It is a classic.
Kokomo?
It is a classic though. I'm gonna go Good Vibrations.
All right.
I want an Aaron pick here too.
I guess Surf and Safari. I like that song.
Nice. That's a
Good.
good one too.
That's a good one.
All right. So, what did Cuddles say? Good vibrations, or
Wouldn't it be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice, Anthony? What was yours?
Good vibrations.
Okay. So if you said good vibrations, wouldn't it be nice? Surf and Safari or Kokomo, you got a point.
Raven is still over.
What did Raven say? Oh, clueless for them guys. Oh, they're if you like good beach songs, obviously the Beach Boys.
So good. It's Beach Boy season.
It is definitely Beach Boys season.
Memorial Day comes around, you throw that right on the playlist.
Frank, do you know your aunt doesn't like the Beach Boys?
Really?
Yeah.
You got to tell me which aunt later.
B.
And shithead.
Wow, that's weird. Jeez. My
Pay no
God.
mind to me. Pay no mind.
All right. Man, you ever try? You know what's weird? Try listening to the Beach Boys like around Christmas, like not their Christmas album, like their summery songs. It's very weird. It's very like you live in a surfing USA, like in the middle of December. Well, it's snowing. Like it doesn't feel right.
No, I can listen to them any time of the year. I love them.
Yeah, they hit different now though. It's different now. 6 points for Neil. All right, Aaron. What do you say? Last one?
Okay, last one, and you know what
Here we
it's
go.
going to be. I mean, you know.
All right, let's do
what
two
it's
more
gonna
then.
be.
Let's do two more.
Oh, well, all right. I'll save mine for last,
Yes.
and I will do Frank's. I'll do Metallica.
All right. I'll let someone else pick the.
Because it's hard to pick your favorite.
Popular
Or do you
one.
have one?
I'm not pick. It doesn't have to be the favorite. Again, I don't understand why nobody gets this rule.
No, it doesn't
You
have
just
to be.
name
But don't you find yourself wanting it to be your favorite?
kinda. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Human nature.
Cuddles,
All
can you
right.
do one, or do you want me to?
Wait, for who?
Metallica.
Okay, I know one.
Okay, good. Go first. Then.
Enter Sandman.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say one. I thought you said, I know one. One is the name of a song. All right, so
Oh,
Enter
no.
Sandman for Cuddles. And
I'll say one.
there you go. All right, one. I'll say Sad But True. Aaron.
Oh no, Cuddles did one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
do
we
you want
can
me to
throw
do
one
one?
out there.
All right,
This-
fine. Wherever I may roam.
Great.
I'm gonna say, Aaron, do you have a favorite Metallica
Wow.
song?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I Disappear.
Ah,
Okay. That's a very deep cut. I don't recognize that off the
What's
top.
the other one that I like, Frank?
that's off of Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack.
Oh.
It's not on any albums.
And for the true album ones, Low Man's Lyric.
Wow. There's another deep cut for you. That's from
Loves you.
Load.
She loves you.
Listen,
No,
deep cuts
Load or
only.
Reload? I can't remember. Right. So that's weird. The three out of four of us picked a song off of the Black Album. Anthony picked a song off of Injustice for All. But so let's see. If you said Sad But True, Enter Sandman, or One, or
Wherever I may roam.
Wherever I May Roam, then you got a point. Let's see. Nothing Else Matters, another great one. Enter Sandman. Let's see. Neil said Enter Sandman. Nan said Rome. Perfect. Got one. That's another point. Dr. Dex said One. Got a point. Nothing Else Matters. Bread Fan. Awesome cover. Nothing Else Matters. For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's a great one. TD Freelancer has 7 points. Wow. Way to go.
Did James Hetfield do Behind Blue Eyes? I feel like he did once.
I don't think it's on any album, but he may have done it live.
I thought he did. I want to say it was at an
Live.
acoustic show.
That's possible.
Yeah, maybe for Neil Young.
He did a cover. They did a cover of. Recently, they just did a. There was a tribute to Elton John,
Mm-hmm.
and they covered "Funeral for a Friend," and what the hell was the other? I gotta look it up. But it was great. It was like 9 minutes long, and it was amazing.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah, "Funeral for a Friend." Let's see. I highly recommend. It's live, obviously. and Love Lies Bleeding.
Hmm.
It was amazing. So if you get a chance, look it up on YouTube. Funeral for a Friend, Love Lies Bleeding, covered by Metallica. It was really good. And Elton John sitting there in the audience. That's great.
That's cool. They like each other, actually. They're like pals.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. They should do something together.
Whiskey in the Jar,
Whiskey in the
Raven.
Jar.
It's a great one. It's a cover, but still a great one.
Christine Colson wants to donate a point to Raven. That's very kind.
That's nice.
And Robert would like to know if 3 points gets you something off the top shelf.
Now, well, TD Freelancer has 7 points. I think that's the new top shelf.
That's the new top shelf.
Raven, Fade to Black. Oh man, I'd go on all day about Metallica.
All right.
I'm gonna do a spin-off podcast, Metallica only. And just sit there and talk about Metallica.
I'd love it.
All right, so who's got put all your points in the chat? How many points do you have? Put them in the chat. We'll crown a winner. So right now it looks like TD Freelancer has 7 points. That looks like the one to beat.
Well, there's one more, right? Erin's got her last one.
Oh, we're doing one more. That's right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if can anyone catch TD Freelancer? Is this just for fun?
Oh, we'll see.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna do T Swift, but I changed my mind. This one is going to be the last one, and is going to be The Police or Sting. I don't
Wow.
know the difference between some of his solo songs and The Police. So The Police or Sting is the final one.
All right. Police or Sting. All right, I got mine.
I got mine too.
I have one.
Yes. Let's start. Ladies first.
Roxanne.
Good one. Anthony.
I'm going to say Shape of My Heart. That's my all-time favorite from
You're a
Sting.
loser.
It's a great song.
I think one of the funniest songs. It's just because it's attached to a hilarious memory for me. Canary in a Coal Mine.
Mm.
All right, so if everybody knows that song, I was driving through Manhattan in a company vehicle, a company van. And it was like, picture that song. It's just, it seems like the ultimate why hasn't it been used in a chase scene song. Boom, 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 and it's just very high pitched and high pace. And I'm driving through Manhattan in this company vehicle to this, and this song comes on, and it just reminded me of like a high speed chase. And it's just a hysterical moment for me that whenever I think of it, it's just really funny.
You just made yourself laugh as you're
Yeah, I was like, this is hysterical. I'm driving around through Manhattan, like turning down these streets, going, and I'm like, this would be a great chase scene. And things are flying around in the back. It was funny.
I love
Anyway.
I thought it was called.
Oh, I used to think it's called Canary in a Coal Mine. The first time I ever heard it, I always thought it was called Mary in a Coma. Because if you hear the way he sings it, it sounds like Mary in a Coma. I'm like, all right, I think it's Mary in a Coma. But it's a great song. All right, so if anybody, Erin, did you say a song?
No, but I'll add one that someone might know, with the exception of
Sorry.
Roxanne. No, it's okay. I will add someone. Every Breath You Take.
All
Oh,
right.
big hit.
Good one.
Actually, I don't know if that was Sting or The Police.
I think that was just Sting.
I think
But
you're
I'm not
right.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you said any of the ones we said, let's see. Roxanne says Christine. Brand New Day says Sybil. Don't Stand So Close to Me. Roxanne says DJ Shenanigan. That's a point. Pain, Field of Gold, Desert Rose. Don't Stand So Close to Me. Every Breath You Take. TD Freelancer got a point there.
Got a point.
Brand New Day.
It's like 8.
Roxanne, there's a point for Neil.
I'll have
Message
to
in a
listen to yours,
Bottle.
Anthony. I've never heard that one. I've never even heard of that one.
Oh, Shape of My Heart's really good. It was on that it was on the soundtrack for what's the one? The Professional. Do you remember that movie? The Professional?
With-
Professional.
Young Natalie Portman?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Yes. Which is so disappointing, that kind of weird creepiness about it, but it's such a great movie besides that. And that's in there. I fucking love that song.
What's it called again?
Shape of My Heart.
Shape of My Heart.
Okay, I have to say this. We got to go one more because both TD and Neil claim to have 8 points, and this is golf rules. So we're trusting.
Wow.
We're trusting that they're scoring themselves. We're trusting it. I think we have a playoff here. TD versus Neil
All right.
or a win. Nobody look at the chat. Aaron, can we do this? Do you have some more?
We can, of course. I have like 10 more, but I tried to avoid it. But it's gonna be T Swift. It's gonna be Taylor Swift.
All right.
I tried.
Taylor Swift. Here we go. All right.
And I want them to put it in, and I want you guys not to look at it. I'm not going to look at it either.
Okay.
But yeah, right. But I just feel like this is going to be for the win.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's. Yeah, we're not going to look at the chat.
I can't see the chat. So
Okay, so everybody's going to put their votes in. It looks like Neil. Who is it? Neil and
TD.
TD Freelancer are tied at 8 points. They
points,
looks like they are in the lead.
Yeah.
So let everybody put their chat. We're not going to look at the chat.
I have to turn off the chat because I was very tempted to look.
I'm not going to look. It's on my left. I'm not going to look at it.
All right, Aaron, you got to let us know. I guess when it's happening.
Oh, okay, sure.
Can you see the chat?
I will. I will
Okay.
look, and I will not say. Okay, so TD Freelancer and the other was
Neil.
Taylor.
Neil. You got to put yours in, Neil.
Okay.
But he hasn't yet.
He's in or he's not in yet?
No, he's not.
Okay, we can kill time. We got time.
He said not big with T Swift. Well, Neil, I held out
boy.
as long as I could.
If you can name one song,
Yeah.
anything, it could be the most popular. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it could be not popular. It could be a deep cut. Because we're gonna name three of them.
He is in. But Neil, that's the same. That's the same one as TD Freelancer. You have to put another one. Or TD Freelancer does. Did you guys put the same one?
Or is it this? Does that disqualify it?
Well, it's going to go another round if you pick it.
Or it's not. So it's almost.
Oh, it's fine.
Right.
No, they're tied. It's either way.
Well,
it's
if they're tied and you pick it, we're going to go another round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they're tied and we don't pick it, it'll still go another round.
Okay, fine. You're right. They could pick two and they could still get it. All right, fine. They picked the same one, and okay, no wait. Neil changed his. All right, so you're locked in. TD Freelancer and Neil Taylor, you are locked in, and now it's time for the three of you to say yours.
Okay, I'm gonna say Florida because that's the latest one I know.
All right, I'll say, "Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do."
Okay, that's the name of the song.
Yeah.
Okay, Cuddles.
I'm going old school with Love Story.
Oh.
All right, Aaron.
Wait, okay. Frank, did you say yours?
Look what you made me do.
Oh yeah, sorry, you sang it. No, they didn't say those. They had Shake It Off and Bad Blood.
Oh, okay. All right, we got to go another one. See, I thought if we forced one of them to change and then they lost, that's controversial. That's why I didn't want them to change.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry. Now I know that's the rule.
That would have been so big, we would have never been able to recover from a controversy. If that's not.
And you know what? If anybody said the ones we said, they could be gaining on Neil and TD Freelancer. So who knows?
Oh yeah, that's true.
True.
Oh gosh.
Robin said Chelsea in a bottle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like message in a bottle. He's killing me. All right, Aaron, we're ready for the next band.
Okay, the next band is Genesis or Phil Collins.
Wow.
Okay, gotta give him time to lock it in.
Yep, Genesis or Phil Collins.
Let me ask you a question. Should we let Kevin Spacey back? A lot of momentum going towards letting him back in. Kevin Spacey.
No, I think that's.
Yeah, people are trying to get him back in. He's doing interviews.
Yeah, I mean he's trying to get himself back in, but
no. Like Sharon Stone stuck up for him. Well, I don't know. This isn't a research. This is an official topic. I think he was acquitted of all the. I mean, nobody proved any of the accusations.
To be fair,
yeah, because a lot of the witnesses died.
Oh,
there was a couple who did die. That's a good point. I do remember that. Now that you say.
Yeah, it doesn't look good either on that whole thing.
But I know for sure one of the guys was lying. They proved it. I know one of them was absolutely lying.
Wow.
And yeah, now they're he was on Chris Cuomo's show the other day, and There was an article. People were like, he should be back. That's crazy. Are we good, Aaron? You can interrupt. We're waiting. We're just.
I'm ready.
Okay, they picked the same one again, so
Oh
I
my
don't know
gosh.
what we're
Okay.
gonna do. It's fine. All right, so just they picked the same one again. So if you guys pick it, we're going again, which is
Oh,
fine
boy.
with me because I have 10 more. But
They're gonna be tied at the end of this one, no matter what. They're still
Yeah.
tied.
Yeah, still time. I was gonna go to studio.
Land of Confusion.
Nice.
You
Puddles?
in my heart.
Oh, touching.
Old Disney version.
Tarzan.
they both picked in the air tonight, so we're going
Boom, boom,
again.
boom, 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 boom.
All right, Aaron. Southern Death continues. Go ahead.
But if anybody picked the ones we picked, you get another point. You could be catching up on them.
Yeah. No, this is the last one we're doing. Whether it's
Okay.
tied or
No
not.
matter what, they're going to be tied to win if they both get it. All right.
Yeah.
This is big old band called the Beatles.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Plenty to. You are.
Probably should have picked a squeezy, but I did not. Sorry.
That's all right. You got plenty of choices here, and you shouldn't. I mean, odds are you shouldn't pick the same song, but we'll see. Who knows?
I got mine.
We're not looking. All right. I
Yeah,
got mine.
Aaron. Let us know when they're in.
All right. DJ is in.
No, TD. It's supposed
Neil.
to be TD.
Taylor is
Yeah. TD
in.
Freelancer.
Okay,
not
they're
DJ.
both in.
TD Freelancer.
TD Freelancer and Neil Taylor both picked a different one this time.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
All right. I'll say mine. I guess. Help.
Cuddles.
Oh, come on. You know my song, Anthony. In my life.
It's a great one.
I'm going Let It Be.
All right. It was too broad. I'm sorry. They picked Yellow Submarine and Hey Jude, but that was so broad. I'm sorry.
Oh, so
Okay. Who
good.
picked Yellow
Both of them.
Submarine? Because they lose. That's the loser.
Yellow Submarine was Neil.
Yellow Submarine is a fucking worst Beatles song.
We all live in it. I don't understand. What's the
You can't
problem?
pick a Ringo. I mean, that's not allowed. Everybody knows you don't pick a Ringo.
I think we should give it to Robin, who has written, "Hey Jude, have you seen the remote?"
All right, Robin wins.
A stunning come from behind victory. Robin's the winner.
Where's the remote? It was made to glow in the dark.
Oh, that's so funny.
Remember to look under the dog.
Oh, that's
Thanks
good.
for playing Last Man Standing. Thank you. That was fun. That was fun
Yes.
and completely derailed and awesome. And we
Oh,
learned a
thank
lot
you,
about
Aaron.
Congratulations to everybody. You're all winners.
You're all winners, and have a great weekend. You guys deserve it after this game.
Great job, hon. That was a lot
That
of
was
fun.
good. That was the best game yet. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yes, remember to pick up Oval from Amazon. It's still available on Amazon. You could buy it. Digital copy you could download and read it, or you can get a physical copy mailed to you direct from Amazon. Oval, a novel written by Erin herself. Pick it up today. It's a great summer read.
Yes, it is a pool every day by the pool.
Yeah,
You know, kind of a feel to it.
it really does have that feel. So great read. If you love Erin's writing, their way of thinking, you're going to love Oval. Great book.
100%. All right, everybody. Enjoy your weekends. We'll be back with you, of course, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then after that, we're hitting a little bit of a vacation. So just give everybody a heads up, some advanced planning there. But we're with you all next week. So definitely come back. Make sure you share this episode, hit the like button, do all the things for the algorithm. And
Appreciate that.
become a member if you'd like. Link to join is in the description of this episode, wherever you're watching and or listening from.
Agreed. Remember, share the video too. We love that.
We
Let
do.
other people know about the podcast.
We do. Good point.
Show me potato salad. Maybe we should go now.
Go ahead.